brought to you by the EveryDollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
So I am with someone very committed that I find out he's not filed tax. He's been having taxes taken out of his checks and things like that, but he hasn't actually filed in about 20 years. And I'm trying to figure out the rest of my life, basically, because we're very committed. He's 10 years older than I am and wants to retire not where we currently live. And I don't really want to go because this is where my job is, and I'm not ready for retirement. I still have about 10 more years before I can retire. And I just know that once I leave here, then I have to start over. So a little advice, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, how do you feel about planning your future with someone that's in jail?
Not real confident about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that's where he's going.
Yeah.
Failure
I'm
to file federal income taxes is a federal crime. 2,581 people were incarcerated for that last year.
Okay.
It's go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. So, I mean, Mr. Off the Grid, or whatever the flip is going through his redneck brain, is about to have a serious problem. And to the extent you're connected to him, you're going to have a serious problem. They will catch up with him.
Okay.
They're not good at a lot at the IRS, but they're really good at collecting taxes.
Okay.
So, why has he, pray tell, not filed his income taxes?
I am not 100% sure of that answer. I just know that there was a history of no job, and then so he didn't have to do that, obviously. But then when he did, I don't really know what the thought process was there. So I can't answer that one 100%.
Well, it sounds like there wasn't a thought process. That's what it sounds like. So, okay, there's just a lot of red flags there. If you were my little sister, I would just tell you to rethink whether you're going to be committed to this guy. If he is going to clean up his act and get caught up on his filings, maybe that would entitle him to your attention. Yeah. But he's not entitled to your attention right now because this is not a good guy. I don't think he's evil, but he's really slothful. This is dangerous. This is dangerous, Liz.
Hey guys, George Camel here for Delete Me. I saw a headline the other day that made me squirm. 1/3 of the U.S. population's background info is now public. We're talking 115 million Americans' personal info out there in cyberspace for data brokers to buy, sell, and trade like Pokemon cards. And data theft happens all the time. Data brokers get your info, like your name, address, phone number, even your kids' names, and then boom, it's available to online bad guys. But to that, Delete Me says, not so fast. That's because Delete Me finds and removes your personal info from hundreds of these data broker sites, and they send you an easy-to-read report showing you exactly what they did and how much time they've saved you. What I love most is that Delete Me reduces the risk for scams for me and my family. Not to mention that we get fewer creepy ads and robocalls. So it's time to take control of your online privacy. Their individual Delete Me plans start as low as $9 a month, and you can get 20% off if you go to joindeleteme.com/Ramsey. That's joindeleteme.com/Ramsey.
Liz, if he's willing to withhold information from the federal government, and Dave's made it really clear what the consequences of that looks like, what, pray tell, is he willing to withhold from you?
It's just two pray tells in one call.
I know. That just jumped into me. It's such a great phrase. Liz, I think Dave was really crystal clear with you, but I would dump this guy until he cleaned his life
up. If he will not get current on his taxes, that's a deal breaker for me. If you're my little sister, I'm going to make you do that. Okay? Now, if he wants to get current and not go to jail, I can actually walk him through that, and I'll give you a little quick overview because now that I've stirred this up, there's other people sitting out there going, oh, God. Yeah, okay. So here's what he can do. You can go to RamseySolutions.com. You can get in touch with one of our tax-endorsed local providers, And if you will proactively go to the IRS, you usually can file about 3, maybe 4 years worth.
Okay.
And they will let you get back on the grid. And there'll be no criminal charges. The criminal charges do not occur when people come to them. I've never seen anyone get criminal charges that where we walk them out of the dark into the light, into the IRS office with a professional and get them caught up, okay? He's going to be okay if he does that. But if they find him and he's trying to hide, that's when you get in trouble. So he can get with a tax professional, probably file about 3 years, maybe 4 years worth. They will call it even. They'll call it a day. And he's going to have to go back, dig up his W-2s and figure out what's been withheld. He may not even owe a lot of taxes. He may have had so much withheld that there's actually money due to him. Well, not with the penalties and interest he's going to get. But anyway, you see what I'm saying? Okay. It might not be a $100,000 problem, but it is a problem. It's like a big deal. Okay. So if he's going to date my little sister Liz and ask her to commit to him long term in the form of marriage or something long term, Big Brother Dave is going to say unless you're willing to get current on your taxes and stay current, because I don't want my little sister Liz married to a jailbird.
Yeah, and God only knows what he gets her twisted into too. I mean, I'm not trying to just pour on here, Liz, with the things that could happen, but this is so bad, and I don't like the idea that he wants you to move, start over fresh. I mean, this relationship is really jacked up, and I think a pause is necessary. I really think this is a relationship issue, is all this is. This is a money issue. It's not your problem, and it shouldn't be your problem.
Yeah, it's gonna show up in a whole bunch of places here.
Oof,
it's gonna be a problem.
It's funny that you say that, Dave, because the IRS loves when you come knocking on the door. They love to collect your taxes. But boy, oh boy, they get mad if you haven't sent it in.
Oh, man.
They will turn it into a...
Oh, I'm one of their favorite hobbies. They've got their own office here auditing me. They just live with us. But I hate those people. But I'm not like a proponent of... I think the federal income tax system is a wonderful thing. I don't. I think it's horrible. I think it's an out of control, arcane, horrible process. I'm not any of that, but I'm just saying, when you don't file taxes, it's not you're making a statement about them. You're making a statement about you.
That's correct. Yeah, we love our freedom more than we hate taxes, and so that's the issue here.
Well, it's a matter of integrity to do what the law says, even if you disagree with it.
I agree.
So
thus you should go to jail if you break the law.
Yeah, Ugh. Be careful, Liz. Be careful. You've been warned, hon. And now you know. Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.